What does the term hydrophilic mean? What is it associated with when it comes to biology when we think of the word hydrophilic? The first thing that comes to mind is water because of the hydro mentioned in its name. This is true to most extent of this lecture. Hydrophilic means to be mixed with or dissolved in water. You could take a glucose as an example. When glucose, sugar, is mixed with the water, it can't be seen any longer. This is because the glucose, sugar, dissolves within the water and becomes hydrophilic in a biological sense. Hydrophilic molecules attract water molecules, and this makes them a polar hydrophilic molecule. Another substance that is hydrophilic would be salt. When salt is placed in water, it dissolves just like sugar. This, once again, is because of their thermodynamics within the atom is stable and promotes hydrophilic action. Now that we have researched what hydrophilic means, let us turn the table and find out what the term hydrophobic means. Once again, it has the prefix hydro in the term. Hydro indicates early on it is a feature associated with water. Hydro, water, phobic, repel from water, indicates it is a term associated with the substance in biology that fails to mix with water. Oil is a clear example of a hydrophobic substance that fails to mix with water. In the ocean during oil spills, oil will produce what is called a slick. The oil slick does not mix with water and produces a hazardous situation to fish and birds that are caught up in the oil slick. Hydrophobic molecules have atoms that are nonpolar in characteristics, just the opposite of hydrophilic. This produces a cage-like substance called a clathrate. The clathrate is a structure that develops in the hydrophobic state, oil slick for example, and produces a trap through a crystal cage to keep water and oil from becoming hydrophilic. Another hydrophobic substance would be olive oil. It gets caught in the crystallized trap or clathrate and is not allowed to become hydrophilic because of the non-mixture between water and oil throughout the atom molecule process. If one was to put sugar in a beaker of water, it would bond to the water and become what is called hydrophilic, as we discussed earlier. This would indicate that the water molecules would then form a hydrogen bond with the sugar molecules. In other words, the sugar would dissolve in the water. If one was to put olive oil in a beaker of water, a clathrate would develop through a crystal cage keeping water and oil from bonding. This is the end of my presentation, and my source of information comes from OpenStax Biology textbook from Unity College with a date of 2021. Thank you for watching my video and hope the educational introduction of hydrophobic and hydrophilic was helpful to your understanding of this biological process.